Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the first episode of Weebchat Reviewers. Macho Mantis, first name Aaron. I'm joined here with all of the filthy degenerates that I will be joined with for most weeks. We're going to start off with MG. How you doing, Mason?
I'm doing all right. Fuck yourself. How are you?
I always do, and I appreciate when you
gosh.
tell me to. It really helps me get the job done. How about you, Omar? Omar's
Can you
dead.
introduce me as PSX? I like to be called PSX. I don't know who Omar is.
Okay. Peace X. Mr. Omar, how are you on this day?
Could be bad. Could be good.
All right, and we're going to get a sound off from the Grizz. Mr. Kelly, how you doing over in Missouri?
I'm just peachy, to be honest. Been a long day, but I'm happy to be here.
Did you unwind with a little bit more One Piece?
No, I haven't yet today, but I need to.
You're a bitch.
Okay, hold on. Are you trying to not make me continue? I feel like I'm being attacked now.
You really should
My
be.
time is precious.
Grizz, you're holding up CBC, our last man, with your One Piece nonsense. This is why Mason and I had to attack you. CBC, please, don't give in to Kelly's bullying. Please introduce yourself to the people.
I am CBC, you know what I'm saying? Hello.
I do know what you're saying.
Hello.
So we're breaking down the
Hello.
spring season and all of the glories that come with it. Looks like we're just going to go in order. Most highest community count down to lowest. So we'll start with Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2, and we'll just discuss that for a little bit. Who's all excited for Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2? I feel like it has been so long since an isekai has come out in the seasonal charts.
Pretty sure there was one last time.
I'm pretty sure there's been 5 in each of them. I know. Mason, did you even watch Season 1?
I did.
Okay. You going to be watching Season 2? I think I gave Season 1 like a 9 too. Like, I just loved it. But CBC refuses to not tell me that Season 2 is going to suck. And it is really...
Get ready. It's going to be a 4.
I have the same kind of reservations as Christian does because I'm going to hate the fucking turtle arc.
That's all I keep hearing about is this mythical turtle arc, because I never bothered reading ahead like I guess you guys did. So, yeah, I guess I'm hoping the anime version does it like so spectacularly that I get to just come into this group chat and mock you every day for your terrible taste. Like, no, guys, that was awesome.
That happens. I really hope that happens. I want it to be good. Because what I read was not good. That was terrible.
It was really bad.
And mind you, everyone, that at the time, I believe CBC was also reading such works of absolute writing masterclass as Domestic Girlfriend and We Never Learn, and Rising of the Shield Hero was still the thing that he would come into to complain about being trash.
Because that's before Domestic Girlfriend got bad, you know, the very ending. That's what got real bad.
Okay, I watched Domestic Girlfriend and enjoyed it. And I will still say, when it started is when it got quote-unquote bad.
But
It started off as hot trash. It was just such watchable hot trash, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the ending for the manga, it became unreadable, unwatchable, you know, it's terrible.
Every single week became Christian coming in here and talking shit about Domestic Girlfriend. It was great.
It was the best. That and our weekly discussion about the newest We Never Learn episode at the time. I truly miss when this entire chat was predicated on a large group of us picking some random harem manga or TV show, and we would all just watch it and talk mega shit at each other after the weekly episode or chapter.
Aaron always
would drop.
shits on me for harem, but yeah, he watches that, and that's fine.
Well, that's because you deserve to be mocked, whereas what I do is simply for group bonding, Mason. That's what it was. It's group bonding.
Bondage.
If you wanna believe that one. But speaking of which, we'll move right along so that Omar can finally chime in. Everyone ready to? You've got your tens preloaded for ratings to just give to Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 3, baby.
I'm giving it 11.
Thank you. Thank you,
Go
Omar.
for
It's a masterpiece.
It
I
is.
know what, actually.
It
a
is
6. I'll
art.
go with
I ever read.
Going with a 6, Christian?
Yeah, it'll be all right. I won't watch it, but it'll be all right.
Listen here. You don't even have to watch it to just
Yeah,
inherently
you'll spoil
understand.
it for me. No worries.
Hey. I was
man.
gonna say no, that's Omar, but then I remembered that I did actually do it like 2 or 3 times, so I guess
You guys
never mind.
both did.
Listen,
What's the spoiler thing?
I am not even ashamed to admit that the only reason I even discovered that show in the first place was because the Chica dance meme was going across the internet when it was airing live. And I said, what on earth is that?
That was a cursed era.
think
That was a
everyone
cursed
did.
era of the internet, and you know it.
I must find what this show is and watch it, was the first thing my brain thought. And then I ended up loving the show. I gave it a 10. It's perfect.
Yeah, me too.
It's the greatest romantic comedy in the history of writing, Japanese or otherwise.
Speak it, Aaron.
Thank you, Omar. Back me up.
Vegan.
Where is the Love is War hype?
It's,
Right here.
it's you two.
That would be in Wyoming, I'm sure.
Why make me stand up?
Hey now,
I guess I'll back
the Grizz has watched one episode of it. I think I forced him to watch one episode back in the day. Have you
did.
have you gone on Mal and given it a 10 yet?
It's lucky I've given it no rating yet.
How
Well.
dare you, Omar? We got to jump this guy.
I mean,
Give it a 10.
It wasn't okay. Like, all real disclosure, it wasn't too bad. It's totally not my cup of tea.
How dare
Like,
you? Love is War is everyone's cup of tea. And if it's
okay,
not,
well then,
I will
no.
come to your house
I'd
and
sip
force
enough
you
of
to
that
drink the cup of
to
tea.
understand it fully. That
You know what the problem is? The problem is they didn't read the manga. If they read
That is the
manga, they would
problem.
understand.
Kelly, go
I
on
didn't have to, man. You spoiled it for me.
to bookwalker.com or some other random manga reading website.
I'll-
Pay full
now
price.
we're plugging some illegal websites on our podcast. Sir.
No, that's a legitimate website where you actually pay
Oh, okay.
for the
No one pirates manga. What do you mean?
no one in the history
Huh.
of this civilization has ever stolen anime or manga. How dare you imply such a thing? I do hear
I'm
that
just
there's
keeping you honest.
a ton of hype. So this is one obviously none of us have seen, but Mason won't stop hyping it up. Spy X Family. This is the first
I'm
one.
very
with
excited.
a non-sequel for the great agent known as Twilight. No order is too tall if it is for the sake of peace, is the opening line of the old synopsis. I had never heard of this thing before. I had never seen anything from it. And then I get onto the seasonal chart like a couple of weeks ago, and I Google the stupid thing. I'm like, okay, whatever. Doesn't really seem like maybe that big of a deal. And then I got into our group chat, and I just see Mason sharing tweets and posts and everything about how this is like the most hyped show in the history of human existence. And I finally bit the bullet, Mason. I'm going to do it. I added it to my watch list. I'll watch it. But if it's bad, it's entirely on you. I want you to know that.
I mean, it started out. I didn't know what it was because I use the Shonen app for most anime that I read right now, and I saw it a lot and didn't think much of it. But finally, I caved and read a few chapters, and it's really, really good. Most of the people who know of Spy X Family just know it because if you search for it, there's a bunch of reaction images of Anya Forger, which is like the kid character. So that's what most people know about it, and that's probably what most people are going to enjoy from the show because that's peak comedy.
Oh, I see.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this.
This is for society what the Chica dance did to me is basically what you're telling me.
You fuck yourself for even comparing those two. scenarios. I hate you.
Is anyone else gonna give this one a tune? Is it just Mason and I? Anyone else on your watch list?
Put it
I'll
in the
say
queue.
I'll watch it. I'm
Sure,
alive.
I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be in the queue though. We'll see.
Oh, the
If I
queue.
catch
It's very
The
cute.
queue is where everything goes to die. We all know that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some things make it out though, you know. So,
occasionally, I've been
see.
trying
We'll
to
see.
I've been trying to push through mine, but we've been moving a bunch. We've been doing this and that. I started reading One Piece because if I never did, then Mason would have probably killed himself. So I did the humanitarian thing and I saved a life. And you should all thank me.
I was fine until like Omar said he would for my birthday, and then like read a few chapters, and then mixed up Zoro and Kobe, and then at that point, yes, life meant less meaning. Life meant less.
There is no greater betrayal than birthday promise betrayal.
All I can say to that is just how.
Omar, you
Not even
might
good.
genuinely be a war criminal at this point.
I don't really understand One Piece.
How do you respond to your critics that say that you should, in fact, be tar and feathered for this?
Ugh,
We're
One Piece
listening.
is overrated. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, here's how you redeem yourself, right? We move on to this fourth one, and you promise right here, right now, you say, you know what, I
Nope.
didn't make it through One Piece, but I will
At this
watch
point, I'll get
and
the
read.
tar and so you get the feathers.
Does it call me something? I'm not watching.
I will watch and read the
I'm
entirety
not watching.
of Comey
No,
Can't
no.
Communicate.
No,
Say
no.
it right now,
Okay,
Omar.
Kill me now. You can kill me.
All right. What about the fifth one then?
Oh, we're not gonna go in and
Just,
hype
you know,
up Comey Can't Communicate, the greatest
No.
manga in the history of
No.
mangas that begin with the word Comey.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
32,000 people on that for that show, and I hate every single one of them.
Oh my god.
I read the new chapter every week as it drops. I translate it myself. I use Google Translate. I can't wait for the English translation. I got to do it myself. Too impatient.
Oh, man.
I just got to get more of that chick with no mouth not communicating. It really stirs my tea.
What you gotta read then? Or she ain't got no mouth. Like, what's she saying?
Nothing.
What's there
Do I need to
translate?
repeat the title to you?
What's there to translate?
Do I just make up the story in my head?
Aaron can just read sign language one frame at a time.
It's what I do. I'm something of a manga beast, if you will. Anyhow, Mason, don't you watch Date Alive, by the way, as we're moving right through this?
I watched 1 and 2. And I was shocked that they made 2. And then they made 3. This seems like a joke, but it's not.
Are you gonna have to power through 3 real quick so that you can get caught up in time to watch Date Alive season 4?
If there are pitchforks and torches, then yes, I will do that. Otherwise, I will sleep peacefully knowing that's never on my plate.
See, and I remember when I mocked this when it came out, and you were the one that jumped in to defend Date Alive.
Well, no. You mocked it during the time we kept warring over that move they bought, and I owned every character. So therefore, I own them, and that means I have to defend them.
No, I meant like when they announced that season 4 was going to be airing like a couple of months ago, and I said, they made 4 of these? You said, shut up, Mantis. That show is goated.
Yeah, I have a caveman brain. If you attack something that I've seen, I will defend it, even if it's bad. You have done it for 2 shows so far.
Do you remember when I attacked Asterisk War by calling it, and I said, an SAO's not even all that great to begin with, but Asterisk War is essentially a poor man's SAO. And you genuinely started like a 3-day argument about it, and then later revealed to me that you also didn't even like the Asterisk War.
Because I hate SAO and I hate Asterisk War, but what I love is
I'm not
random
sure what
bullshit.
When you talk about that, I'm not even sure how to describe that show. Like, to be honest, I can't find the right adjectives. I can't find the right words, descriptions. any other synonyms you got. Like that show is
Okay. But
indescribable.
Can we all agree that no matter what other crimes it has committed, its openings and its endings bop? I mean, they
The
go
only
hard.
thing that I will ever admit is that Christian is ahead of all of us because I don't think he's ever watched it.
That does...
What day of life? No, never.
Huh. He
see,
wasn't lucky enough to be with us that one night on Caracol.
Or Astroworld, yeah. I haven't watched anything.
Oh man, you missed out.
Here's what
And
you do.
just for that fact, Christian is a tier above us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He never went through that period in life where he accidentally watched the Asterisk War and his IQ points dropped a couple. So he has an unfair advantage over the rest of us.
He's a genius.
Here's what you got to do, CBC. You got to
Remember when
tune
I was
in.
a genius?
You got to tune into Date Alive Season 4 and just watch each and every week.
I don't know about all that.
Try to get back. Don't watch seasons 1 through 3. Just jump right in at 4.
Skip through.
Yep, and then
You're right. There's probably nothing I missed anyway.
we will be almost equal. Probably not quite. Do you remember, though, when Electro bit the bullet and decided to be the hero none of us deserve by being the first one in the chat to just admit to having an underaged waifu when he said that chick from Asterisk War that was supposed to be like an 8th grader? And he's like, she's best girl in Asterisk War, and we all know it. We're just scared to admit it.
You talking about that kid with like the big breast for no reason?
Yes!
God damn it.
He said that, and I
Only
think
in
Omar
Japan.
sent like a clapping emoji or something. It's like the hero we deserve. He finally just admitted it when no one else would. And then we had to send him to prison, which is unfortunate. But, what can you do?
Unfortunately.
I mean, that's the nicer way to do it. You could have just canceled him on Twitter. That's the harsh way to do it.
Well, I think we canceled him from the group now because I think he died or something.
You kind of hate. That's another story.
And of course, unironically, not even going to joke this time, I went ahead and I put this next one on my watch list. I'm going to be busy this spring. I got a ton of these shows on my watch list now. I keep letting social media bully me into adding more of these shows onto my watch list. English title is Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie.
Yeah.
You gonna say the
This
Japanese
is one of the
title?
mangas. Oh, wait. What, Christian?
You couldn't say the Japanese title, Mantis?
No, I'm not even going to attempt it. You can, though, if you wish.
I want you to say it. Go ahead.
Oh, that show looks stupid.
It's not that hard.
Did Omar just read the Japanese title? Is that what he was doing?
No, I just said the show looks stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Bro,
I was
what the
making a
heck,
joke.
man?
Why do
Smells
I feel
good,
like
man.
this is the exact type of show that for no reason at all, both Mason and I might end up being watching?
This is that show that I recommended the manga to you.
Oh, yeah, that might be why then.
Yeah, you dick.
How about you, Grizz? Are you just teed up, ready to tune in every single... Anyone know the date of April 10th? What day of the week that's going to be?
Going to
I
be
feel like that's a Monday.
I think it's Sunday.
Sunday. Oh.
Oh, it might be Monday.
Lining up at his laptop every single Sunday.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday.
That's
Just
Sunday.
ready for the
Sunday.
newest episode of Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie. Is that you, Grizz? Is that
Yeah,
gonna be you all
you
spring?
probably find me there. I mean, I'll probably find something else to fill my Sunday nights with, but that just seems a bit too happy for my taste.
Well, here are your options, Grizz. Either you can keep going with Kyler
Okay,
and losing hockey games with the Puck Bunnies every Sunday night.
I
Or
could.
You can just save yourself the pain, the torment of constant defeat as a member of that team. Stay home. Watch Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie. There's no
It's really
pain.
good.
I feel like I'm giving up on my goals in life just by doing so, but after that, I think I might have to take you up on that, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Next week we'll get an update.
Unfortunately, this next one doesn't even like have an English title, so CBC is going to get his wish as I butcher this. Aheron-san wa Hakarine.
This
Anybody?
one,
Wait, what'd
this
you say?
one I
missed
see
it.
as like a dark horse.
This one right here, the small and quiet, small and cute student with the quiet voice.
That's your dark horse for anime of the year, is it, Mason? That's your.
No, not that. But I mean, like I see dark horse of being like actually pretty good.
It's a dark horse for being watchable.
You have a girl peeking from the fucking roof. Look at it. How do you not look at it?
Oh, she is. Wow.
I cannot wait until we post this somewhere, and every single reply is just them tearing me a new butthole. Because
Why do you say somewhere as if like it's gonna be on a VHS tape in in a subway? You know where it's going. Why do you say
Hey.
somewhere?
You can always put it on a VHS
Don't give me
tape and we can
ideas.
tape frame it.
Put on a VHS tape.
And you know,
glories.
right as I am mocking this, and it'll probably win like rom-com of the year or something because I mocked it too hard. Like when I said Davis Mills was just going to be the worst quarterback to have ever existed ever, and then he was actually a pretty adequate rookie. Because that's just how this works. So,
Are you talking about sports?
I'm talking about everything, Omar. The
You just
the
lost
weeb
half of our
lifestyle has
viewership.
evolved. Anyhow, unironically, after I mock that, I actually have a couple of cuckoos on my to-watch list.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the name of the show, or like is that
That is
just
the
a
name of
statement?
the show. Yes,
That's the name of the
sir.
show, and
Okay.
it's also a couple of weirdos at the park that I plan on stalking on Wednesdays. But that's not part of our podcast. We're just talking about the show here today. CBC, you know how I just said, too, like a week ago, that we need to get back to the glory days when we just watch some trashy harem show and then
Look,
argue
there's
about
three
it?
main characters, all female.
And come on now. Join me,
Three,
CBC.
Who's gonna join us though? That's the real question. There's three main characters.
That's true. Mason, you want to bite the bullet? You're a harem guy.
And watch a couple of cuckoos.
Yeah.
I watch a couple of cuckoos.
Okay, fantastic. We got 3. We each got to pick a girl to represent.
Why is she holding an egg?
Why are you asking questions?
Can I have the one with the egg?
They all have eggs.
Oh, they all have eggs.
I mean, they are all females, so, you know.
He's got an egg
He's
too.
an egg
That guy's
too?
a man.
Oh, and they're holding
Oh, that's the
something.
name. I didn't know that was the name. A couple of kakus? What?
Cuckoo.
Did not know. I did not know that was the name.
Oh man,
That,
you're a funny guy.
did you think I made it up?
Kind of.
You
You
know
don't
what
know.
you're talking about for a while. It's like, what the hell has this been saying?
I really wanted to find an isekai on this season, too, to watch, like a new one that's just seasonal that you just know is going to be garbage. But unfortunately, all of them look so intensely garbage that I don't even want to watch them as junk food.
It's okay. You got Shield Hero.
That's true. But it's a sequel. It's not the same. I wanted the rinse and repeat 12 episode formula of a seasonal isekai. It's just feeling it this go round, but not anymore. Any of you guys watch
but
Science Fell in Love season 1?
I stopped after a few
How do you
weeks.
ask that question?
So Mason has. I'll take it. I know I
Christian,
was
Did you?
Just wasn't too into it, I dropped it after a while.
I'm shocked.
boot him.
Unfortunately.
Boot this man.
I can't.
That's true. But
But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited.
I really enjoyed season 1. To an extent. I was promised that because it was from the same makers of Love is War, that it was essentially going to be the same show. And it wasn't really anything similar to the same show, but it was at least mildly funny. And I appreciated that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need
This
a quality
was a show
chuckle.
that I think I enjoyed more than how you're meant to.
I don't even want to begin to ask what you mean by that. But I I think we'll
like
just...
a harem. I enjoy a harem. You aren't supposed to really enjoy harems. I enjoy harems. You're not supposed to.
I feel you. I enjoy sports animes.
Are you implying you're not supposed to?
Nah, dude. Haiku, you gotta like that one. There's no way.
Hey,
There's too many good sports animes.
by
You're right.
technicality,
I'm not weird. You guys are.
isn't Yuri on Ice a sports anime?
Yeah.
Get on it,
People love
CBC.
that thing.
Says I haven't watched it already.
All right, I expect a full 3-page report on my desk by Tuesday.
Man, I didn't do homework for school. You think I would do homework for you?
You'd do homework for Yuri on Ice. I just feel like you're loyal like that.
Actually, I might. That one's gotta support my sports animes.
Well, CBC. One of these days, we're gonna dedicate a whole episode to the rest of us. Just hop off, and CBC just talks about his top 5 sports anime for an hour, and that's just gonna be the show.
But like then
Great part
everyone
about
would just want that, and not us.
Great part about it is like
That's-
I think every
Maybe a special edition.
sports anime that's like in the top 5 are all different sports. It's just so wide, such a wide variety.
And you know what's upsetting is that they actually attempted way back in the day to do an American football one, and it was just so awful. Like, can we not get a second try at this? Please? I beg?
You're gonna get somebody mad by saying it was awful.
Man, why are you talking about?
Yeah,
What was it,
maybe
21
some
Eye
hate
Shield?
mail.
I think it was called like
Yeah.
Eye Shield 21 or something like that.
I'm pretty sure people like that show.
I'm pretty sure
I
that's a good show.
attempted. I gave it the 3-episode rule where you give a show 3 episodes and decide if it's quality or not. And I tried. I wanted to so bad because it was a football
Where'd you
anime.
find that rule from?
3 episodes isn't enough.
Where is that rule from? I heard it from Gigook, but I think he stole it from someone else. Regardless, it's the 3-episode
like, three's
rule.
not enough.
Regardless, it bored the crap out of me. But I already get crucified for this enough, so I'll just make it public so that the entire viewing audience can skewer me as well as you and Ponce do on the daily. I struggle really getting into the older anime shows. Like, I was able to get into Eva because the plot was at least good enough that it made up for the fact that visually it was off-putting and I just wanted to be doing something. Like, I wanted to be on my phone or something the whole time. But I got through it because, it was Eva. Like, how do you not get through Evangelion? Cowboy Bebop was really good. But I've tried some others, and every time I try something and it's from, like, before 2008, I legitimately struggle with it. And that
God
will be the
damn,
most
it's
controversial
just before
statement on this.
2008.
Yes.
Right, because the greatest anime to ever exist is before 2008, so you are incorrect.
Listen, I watched Dragon Ball Z constantly as a child. And when I try to rewatch it now, it is a little bit of a struggle. I will admit it.
What the hell?
Well, like,
I was on board until he
it's
said all
not
that,
a struggle
that's too much.
from an animation perspective. It's a struggle because it is 2 episodes of grunting and powering up.
Older
The animation's
shows, not only is it the animation,
or
they're
or
paced
Akira
so poorly.
Toriyama just the master of suspense. Because he made us
Omar
all
said-
go through that.
Omar says yes.
Or I actually thought maybe you were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! The real greatest anime of our childhoods.
I love Yugioh.
Nobody says
where
that.
they didn't even, follow their own rules. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, that was...
Dude,
Came up with
listen-
are you telling me
different rules
Time
sets.
Wizard don't make Dragon Age? Are you telling me?
No, I'm telling you, you can do whatever you like as long as you have the heart of the cards on your side.
Do you remember that one time?
Man, Joey's dick sucked ass.
Do you remember that one time when Yugi was dueling Kaiba on Pegasus's roof or whatever, and he just straight up made up some nonsense about he had a magic card that was an arrow, and so he had Flaming Swordsman shoot said magic card because it was an arrow, and he attached the mammoth skull or whatever to the arrow, and he shot it into Blue Eyes White Dragon's heart, and then the dead mammoth was inside Blue Eyes White Dragon, so it made Blue Eyes White Dragon start rotting. That was canon. That was in the show, as if that was just written on the that was part of the rules. Like, yeah, if you have a dead guy, you can shoot him with your magic arrow inside of a living thing on your opponent's side, and then the living thing will start rotting from the inside out. Come on, don't you play?
I respect that these people, because they obviously had the cards, like had them because they could read them and actually draw the pictures. So like they knew every single thing that they put in that show was like 100% bullshit, and they did not care.
And you know what's amazing? It still got me to buy all those cards. Like, I had a crap ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day.
Me too, man. Me too.
I think I had all 5 pieces of Exodia at one point.
I had them all up to, I think it was called 5D. 5D, I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, I think I only went into your basic.
I was in it until, when they did pendulum summoning and, I was out.
I never got into it past the first iteration of how the rules operated. Like, literally, nothing past that first wave did I ever play.
Duelist Kingdom?
Oh, the TV show I watched the whole of whatever, Yu-Gi-Oh!
So you're saying you watched Duel Monsters, but you didn't do GX or anything past that?
I didn't watch any of those. I'm talking about playing. When I had the cards, I never played with any rules other than those original rules at any point in my life. When I used to trade the cards around. But you know what? Dang it. Life was so much simpler back in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Phase. I miss Yu-Gi-Oh! Phase.
I feel like in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Phase, you lost friends from dueling,
man. They got a new Yu-Gi-Oh! game came out not too long ago. It's free. Go pick it up.
Those are good.
I think Kelly.
I'm still on Duel Links.
Oh, okay.
No, I have the old one. I have Duel Links, but I used to get up to Gold 1 back in the day. I haven't played it for a minute, but I have a pretty sick Magician deck. So
I am so glad we spent so much time talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 so that we can skim through some of these isekais that I didn't really feel like talking about. Anyone stop me if you're hearing one that you're absolutely gonna Bookworm isekai is getting a 3rd season. Come on, Omar.
I didn't watch the first 2.
I know that's your jam. Just admit it.
Yeah, I love that show. This
next one, Omar. It's about a gamer. It's all you, man. This is you.
It's fun.
No, the next one.
Oh, you're talking about Skeleton Knight in Another World?
Yeah.
Which I watched the preview for that just to see if it would be the type of thing that I might enjoy. And if anyone else has seen it, the preview at least, does it not scream, we watched Overlord and we want to make something like that to make some money? Like that was how they wrote the thing? So the producers just said, hey.
I just looked at this cover, and that's exactly what I thought. I was like, what the fuck? Is that Overlord?
What's it called again?
A spin-off or something? What the?
Skeleton Knight in Another World. It's going to be made by Hornets Studio. And and while that one screams, hey, I just watched Overlord, let's see if we can make something like that. This next one's called I'm Quitting Heroing, which feels like someone just watched Konosuba last week, and they decided that they thought that they could write Konosuba, but had to change it up a little bit, and also make it unwatchable. But I don't know. Is there anyone else that just got...
You don't know that's unwatchable. I mean, you don't know that.
I don't know that.
Might.
That's true.
Might dabble in.
But considering I won't watch it,
Maybe, Christian?
I'll let you know.
Did you say maybe?
If I do watch it, yeah. Oh! Looking at the studio, they made this one show that's really bad, but I really liked it. Oh, we'll see.
That is basically like...
Love Tyrant.
Oh! So now I can go on a little rant about that. You recommended Love Tyrant to me, I think, CBC?
I didn't recommend it.
Okay.
I just said I watched it, yeah.
No, you told me when I mentioned it, you're like, yeah, I've seen that one. Give it a watch. And it is the lone blemish, the only blemish on the grand history of things that you've recommended to me that were just hit after hit after hit. I was loving it all. Then I watched that. I might have to look it up, but I think it is my lowest rated show. Any show I've seen that I've put on Mal that I finished. Now, if I had finished...
So you're telling me that either you haven't put School Days on there or School Days is higher.
Oh, that's right. I haven't ranked School Days.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, maybe I am cheating then. I also never finished... I never finished... what was it called? We talked about it the other day. The Umaro or whatever? The chick that would wrap herself up in the orange blanket and turn into a chibi.
Oh, homie, you watch yourself. Watch yourself. Do not say things you might regret.
Oh, I hated it. I hated it so much. I wanted it dead, and then I wanted me dead.
And the packet. Stop talking.
Now you have to supply your email in this description so people can send you hate mail.
Maybe I will. I'll start throwing... Are people dropping out of the chat right now just because I said this?
No, we had an extra one for a second.
SATs. SAT jumped in. SAT, please. It's a podcast
MVP.
now. None of us have ever heard your voice.
You gotta talk, SAT.
Talk for the entire viewing audience.
This is it.
This is the time. I hope he has like the deepest, sexiest voice ever, and it just confuses us all.
He doesn't. Go ahead, Samuel.
MG, please
say a line.
Please whip us up an SAT graphic for our main background, the little neon sign, if you would, so we can throw. He left.
Nah, I still on the server.
Anyhow, we'll continue that. And what was the other one? It was one of those harem shows. I'll never remember what it was called now. It was the one where it's set in the future and they're attending some school where they learn how to fight in the giant robots.
Asterix War?
No, because I never finished this one. But it was recommended to me as similar to Asterisk War and SAO and Excel World, and I gave it a go, and I physically couldn't get through it. Like, the 8 episodes I watched, I was on my phone the whole time because I kept, like, my eyes kept cringing together and my teeth were gritting, so I'd have to look at something else. I'll figure out what it was eventually. But this one looks like the type of show that will have some type of niche following, and I just simply won't be one of them because I had so many things on my list. I wasn't going to start adding random things. But a Summertime Render. It's a supernatural mystery show, and I can't help but feel like
it's both those tags that strike my curiosity because that picture, that image for it looks neither of a mystery nor a supernatural mystery.
No. And the description, after his parents died, Shinpei Aijiro, you can tell that I'm bad at this. I just watched the shows, people. Lived with the, oh Lord, Kofune sisters? Mio and Oshio. But he has since moved to live on his own in Tokyo. But after drowns while trying to save the young Saori Kobayakawa, he returns home to mourn her departure. However, bruises around Yuichiro's neck bring her cause of death. Oh, it moved on me. I'm sorry.
Sounds really good.
Kind of interesting.
Aaron.
Into question.
Aaron, if you're on the page 4 on Mal, click on it. Click on the picture, and it shows the alternate picture. And if you look at the first one, they have her palm censored for some reason.
Oh, what she got in her palm, Mason?
I don't know.
Maybe it's some massive spoiler. Just us talking about it right now is going to somehow convince me to start adding this thing to my stupid watch list now.
That's the point of this podcast.
Oh, dang it. I got so many shows too. What the heck? What am I doing? I might.
Man,
I'll come back to it
now.
But I might. Oh, I forgot. I also once I was trying to look for that other show that I dropped. I couldn't find it still. I guess I never added it to dropped, but I forgot I also dropped a certain magical index back in the day. But I doubt that I would have rated it lower than Love Tyrant anyway. But I did drop it. That one might get me some hate because I know that has a a weirdly strong niche audience throughout the world.
Yeah,
But
I love that show. I don't know what you say that. One of my favorite shows. You know,
here's another
That's
one that
right.
falls into the category of your standard run of the mill seasonal isekai, but the greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody. Show of
Yeah,
hands.
man, that title just throws me right off that bus. I don't care for it.
The
Cool.
picture is
Oh,
nothing
nice.
special. I don't know. Someone in the comments of wherever we post this on our VHS tape that I'm mailing to a Boston subway to be left underneath the right foot of a homeless man to be found by someone. That's where we're uploading this podcast. Give me a reason to watch this show. Go ahead. I just want one. Just for fun.
You're gonna find them.
Now this one
Game is school.
it's not on my watch list yet, but maybe it's on one of yours because it seems like the type of thing that's just going to end up on a ton of people's. This Tomodachi game
Alright, that one I'm gonna watch for sure.
looks like it's
For
going to be another
sure.
one of those death game type.
I love those ones.
Yeah, I think who was it? It was CBC, right? That watched a Darwin's Game with me when that was coming out.
Yup. I enjoyed that one a lot.
That was pretty solid. I still, it's amazing that I would even talk about these death game shows. I still haven't watched Mirai Nikki. To this day. It's like,
Really?
yeah, I still haven't done it. It's on my watch list, but I always randomize to pick what show on my queue I'm going to watch next, and it just hasn't popped up yet. One day, maybe. Hasn't done it yet.
One day.
Someone give me a reason to cheat and just pick it instead of randomizing. I will wait.
This
I got
this
one right
show
here.
though, this Tomodachi. I mean, I'm reading the synopsis and I just don't know, man.
Cause if you watch it, then I'll watch it, and then we can just have a nice little chat about it every week. It'll be nice. Nice times.
I like that show.
Fair.
Our decisions to watch shows now are entirely based on the nostalgia of how funny our chat used to be back when none of us had any lives and we used to be funnier people. How unfortunate.
Get your humor back.
We need SAT to drop more news about his personal life. He just drops memes now. I think we
good memes.
Yeah.
we ruined Weebchat by bullying SAT into attempting to either better his life or stop sharing with us. Because when he stopped
He's not
sharing
bettering, huh?
weird, intimate details of his life, those were the glory days of this chat.
It was.
When we found out that, the no deodorant,
Gosh.
that he was falling in love with girls that worked at snow cone stands that had never spoken to him. She just worked at a snow cone
I
stand.
feel for the guy. I mean, he's out here trying to have love, but then again, he hates women, so I'm not sure what he's trying to do. So it's totally contradicting. But
buddy,
he's
get
trying.
out of here, man. This is going on the internet. Get out of here, bud.
Come on, guys, leave him alone. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Leave him alone.
Okay, back
Okay,
to
I
back to
retract that statement.
back to throwing things back at me then. We can mock me for a second. So, Machikado Mizoku, the demon girl next door, is getting a season 2, and I am absolutely without question watching this because I watched season 1,
Sure.
and the reason I watched season 1, and I wish I was kidding, was I was still really into my Love is War had just come out when season 1 of this came out. And they announced that voice actress in Japan that played Chika in Love is War, Chika was kind of her first role, her first big role. And she was going to play the main character of this show. And for that reason and that reason alone, I tuned in. And I think I gave it like a 5. Like it wasn't even like something I super enjoyed. But because I watched season 1, I will watch season 2. I don't know why I am like this, but that is simply how my brain works. I will watch season 2.
Great news, though, man. To same Japanese girl, she's gonna be voice acting in a couple of cuckoos.
Oh,
Oh, you
fantastic.
have awakened something now.
Oh yeah. Now, my real question before I can pick best girl though, of a couple of cuckoos, because we have to each pick best girl. It's an important aspect of arguing about a harem show. I need to find out if it gets an English dub, and if and when it does, will Sarah Ann Williams be playing any of the girls? That's a key component to this.
She is in that too.
She was in Rent-A-Girlfriend, and I'm pretty sure I picked my favorite character of that based entirely on the fact that Sarah Ann Williams played the blue-haired chick, Ruka, I want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're a massive loser.
I really hope my wife doesn't hear this and start making judgments.
I'm gonna share it to her.
And looks like we got another. I hate when they don't have
Fear in
English
them.
names, and I have to try to pronounce. Otama Game Sakai wa Mob ni Kabishi Sakai Desu. Fantasy and romance. Anyone?
The English name is down there.
Video game.
Synonyms.
Wow. I
I
don't
think
know
I
about
just
this.
had a headache.
Might
Yeah,
pass on this
trapped
one.
in a dating sim, the world of Otami games is tough for mobs. I
That's
don't
a
know what
long
I mean.
name.
I'm gonna say mob.
That's a long name.
The long name.
Okay, why is this always the trend too? Like a few years ago, we got a girl gets trapped in an otame game isekai. So now we're just gonna boom with it? Like that seems to be how anime
Yeah.
works now. Like that show was only mid too. Like I'm gonna be honest. I think I gave it like a 5 when I watched it. And yeah, I watched season 2 because we've already been over this. And everyone now has to copy this. That's like the thing. By the way, I am now just about complete. We're gonna go on a rant for a second. You remember the isekai or the anime awards Crunchyroll hosts every year? Did anyone
Yeah.
bother to peep the winners from this year?
No.
All
No,
right.
I voted,
No.
but I didn't look.
No.
Okay.
I was hoping that Wonder Egg would win more, but it didn't.
It didn't win a single thing. And
I hate
Mackenzie,
why.
that was like her first seasonal show she ever watched. It was pretty quality, actually. I liked it. But now that I have seen Mashoka Tensei, why did that time I got reincarnated as a slime season 2 in Best Fantasy over that? Has anyone else seen Mashoka Tensei in
People
here?
really like that show. They really like it.
Mashoka Tensei was fantastic. Like, I'm really enjoying this show. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. I watched that
Like,
too.
I didn't like it, but people really like it.
Perhaps those same people will enjoy The Dawn of the Witch, which is our next one here.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a comedy. Well, that I didn't see coming.
Aaron, there is a bear wearing a robe. Of course, it's a comedy. Look,
Is that the rule? Like all comedies must have bear and robe?
no bear can wear a robe like that while having a face like that and not have a joke or two.
Kelly, go put on a robe right now. It'll be hilarious.
Oh,
I don't have one. Yeah.
And nothing else.
I'll get one.
Only the robe.
Nothing else?
And then send
All right,
pics.
well, we're going to need a not safe for work chat for that.
Oh, dang it. I don't go in
We'll
there
keep-
because
I'll keep you guys tuned.
you never know when SAT is lurking. So I have that blocked. Like I have that blacked out. It's like on those old medieval maps where they have certain areas of the forest marked as here be dragons. That's pretty much how I have that marked. Like I can't confirm that he's in there right now, but I'm not going to take the chance. We've also got a Love After World Domination. Which,
Yeah, this show, I have no idea. Just looking at it, I have no idea what to think about it at all.
I don't know. I think it's going to look really good as a show that's going to pop onto my Kim Anime and 9 Anime every week while I'm searching for the
You love
shows that I'm
heroes.
watching.
It's about heroes. You love them. This is all you.
Oh, hey, CBC, please please, you
Well,
must, for the chat, for the podcast, you are the one in charge of watching this Oi Ashi show. It's our
You
token
ain't gotta tell me.
sports
It's already on
anime.
my list. All right.
Okay.
I know. I have it ready. I'm ready, man.
We got a
Me
soccer
and
anime,
Kristen
baby.
had this locked down.
It feels like it was destined. We talked about it earlier. It was always meant to be, and you know it.
I've been prepared since they announced it. It's gonna get an anime.
Perfection. And who's going to be in charge of watching Black Rock Shooter Dawn Fall?
Heard
I
about
will.
Black Rock Shooter. It's pretty good, I think. Just haven't seen any of it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've watched the original and it's really good. So I'll be watching this.
Okay. How about that? I said it as a joke, and we've got two legitimate gonna watch it.
It's by the studio that made quintuplets.
Oh, well, now you've interested me. That's all you had to
Exactly.
say.
See what I mean?
Not gonna be anything similar though.
This
So
man
you know.
Mason knows how to get my attention. By the way, I tell you, my wife has been watching the quintessential quintuplets.
Yes, yes.
She's at what point? How many shows must she watch, and to what level of nerdiness must they be before I can officially point at her
For him to
and say that woman is a weeb?
I think you'd say it after like the second one, honestly.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, she's fully
I think we're
converted
there
then.
already.
Yeah, I think she watched My
Yeah.
Hero because you got to watch the transition anime, right? You gotta
That's
get
not weeb, that's trash.
How dare you?
Ooh,
So,
yeah,
Omar, let's jump this dude. Kelly, you too. Kelly got into anime because my brother and I dragged him to the showing of the second My Hero Academia movie in theaters. He never watched a single episode of the show or any other anime, and he went to this movie with us just to go. And then I find out a week later that he had caught up to the show. He's like, I went home and I watched it all.
I think it actually took me 2 weeks, but yeah, I
Okay.
crunched that shit. It was like I think finished with I think it's finished with the third season. So yeah, I crunched that shit in 2 weeks, and I was just like, damn, I wasted some sleep,
There. So
but it was worth it.
Mason, put some respect on My Hero Academia right now. Say something
Oh.
nice.
Oh.
Just do it.
Okay,
I
okay,
mean-
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a good show. I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know, like I would have given it like a 9 like last year, but I feel like it's kind of down to an 8. Like I like it, but it's almost kind of pretentious at times. But it's a good show. Like it's definitely got mass appeal. Like anybody can find something out of it and be a fan of it. But
It is.
I
I
don't
will
know,
say
I
this. I think it is to this generation what Dragon Ball Z was to the early 2000s.
And you
lost
are
Omar.
stretching
You
it
lost
so
Omar.
thin I can see through it.
at least it's better than Dragon Ball Super.
I'm just saying.
Okay, no.
We're
But
gonna-
like the only thing I can say about My Hero Academia positively is that All Might is great. The rest I don't care for. All Might is great, and that's like that's pretty much objective though.
Well, yeah, everyone loves All Might. I'm pretty partial to Ida. I love Ida.
True, yeah, he is great too. All
Yeah,
Might though,
personally.
what pushed him over the edge for me and probably a lot of people is that just because Zoro's voice comes out of his mouth, and that is just like that just makes anyone great.
I'm glad
any
though
show?
that you have the same ability
Yeah.
as I did when I had to watch Naruto with Kyler. I'm not making friends today, by the way. When I was forced against my will into watching Naruto and I just did not like it. This is where they come for me with the pitchforks and the torches. I did not like Naruto, but I loved, with a capital L, Might Guy and Rock Lee. Loved them both. More of them.
I remember watching that with you, and like legitimately, like you were like Team Lee and I was Team Gara, and like when they were fighting, and you know that ass, so it was pretty sick. So
Might Guy is the best. He and Macho Mantis, the weird gimmick I created for the chat, would get along great. They would love each other. And that's something I appreciate. as we're about to talk about this show, what Shokai Shoujo no Virgin Road, and by the title alone, I think we'll give this one to Omar. Omar,
Oh,
you
come
gonna
on.
take this one for us?
That is a
Sure, I'll watch it. I don't know the direction
Look at
it's
that, he
going in
wants
for
to.
sure. I'll watch it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
If I watch it, I mean, I probably won't. But,
And you
Oh,
know
come
what?
on, man.
Oh, Omar, the same people who made Toradora is making it. And One Punch Man Season 2? Are you kidding me? And made Sama? Or what the fuck? I'm in. I'm in now. I'm all in.
You know what? I just saw what the next one on this list is, and now I'm all in. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Friggin' they made Grizz in School 2. Who is this studio? Why they make only goat shit?
Guys, we're done talking about Omar's Virgin Road, okay? Love Live is getting another season.
No, fuck you, no. This,
Hype.
no, this,
for real.
Hype.
No.
Hype! Hype!
that's
Hype!
the real-
Hype!
That's the real No Version Road show. Lovely.
Listen here.
This is real.
Good point there.
I am going to not only tune in, but I am going to have whatever those little glow sticks that people in Japan take to idol shows with me on the couch. Full Love Live merchandise on, the t-shirt, everything. I'm going to buy it right now. And I am going to fanboy over every last episode. Love Live is anime of 2022. It's anime of the
I
year.
am shocked that only 15,000 people are like as a member for that show. I'm shocked. Really.
If Love Live only has one fan, I am that fan. If Love Live has 1 million fans, I am one of them. If Love Live has no fans, then I am dead. We're going to move right on along with that.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
No, but genuinely, I actually did watch every single season up until this one. So,
Yeah.
Should have
Yeah.
kept that to yourself.
I am the idol show trash of this chat officially. Not only do I say that as a joke, but genuinely, does literally anyone else here watch any idol shows? And Zombieland Saga doesn't count because that's hilarious. Everyone should watch that.
No, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I watched this. I remember I watched that. What was it called? The one about the diehard fangirl cheering on her favorite idol to get to the Bakabon or whatever. I watched that.
Don't ask us that after we say we haven't watched any of them.
You know
Don't
what? Actually, The World God Only Knows has an idol in it. I watched that one.
That counts.
Okay.
He's
That
idol
counts.
trash.
Yeah.
He's one of me.
Alright.
Oh lordy. To become a real heroine, the unpopular girl, and then it stops at TH because my laptop literally won't show any more of the title. So
Yeah, to become a real heroine, the unpopular girl, and the secret task.
What do you think the task
anybody?
I don't know. It
Anyone
has
wanna
no
help her?
tags or anything. I don't know what to think
is?
of
She
it.
left her hometown to continue pursuing her passion of track and field. That right there has kind of got me
Oh, that
kind of wondering.
there's your sports anime right there, CBC. You got this,
It's
baby.
close enough, maybe.
Why does it say she is track and field, but she's wearing a dress and what?
Yeah, there ain't no track and field anywhere near us.
We've also got Dance Dancer, which I'm sure we're all going to be tuning into.
Of course.
Yeah, that's
Anime
number
of the
one.
year.
Oh, it's a ballet anime. That
Have you
counts
seen
as
who's
sports,
animating it?
right?
Who is it?
I don't know.
Mappa.
Oh, it's Studio
That's
Mappa.
Oh my God, Mappa! You keep people from their families for this?
Oh, but on the
You
plus
know,
side,
maybe
right after that, we got another Magicka record, the Monika Magicka spinoff.
I still need to finish the last one.
Oh, I love me some Monika Magicka. This is not as good as Monika Magicka, but I just love all of it. I love their whole franchise. It's fantastic.
I like this weird moth
like the
creature
first
in the poster. That's it.
I believe it's got a witch, actually. Alright?
There's no way it's
So,
not a
There's-
witch. Yeah.
There's a witch that looks like Mothra.
all the witches look funky in this.
I might watch it just based off of that premise.
Mothra?
Tell them
Yeah.
about witches, CBC.
Witches ain't shit.
Thank you, CBC.
No problem.
I mean,
Kingdom.
Mothra's pretty tight, though.
Kingdom is getting a 4th season. Any Kingdom fans in the chat?
I read the manga. I don't watch the show,
That's weird.
so
You're
I'm
weird.
probably past the.
I think we're officially now.
It ain't my fault that like season 1, season 2 look like shit.
Oh boy, we got quite a few left, and they're all down into the no ones in the community type shows now. I'm scrolling through at
Now in the
hyperspeed.
underdog.
I cannot picture myself watching any of the remaining shows on this season.
Tell me you're
but
not gonna watch Yu-Gi-Oh. You just said you would love Yu-Gi-Oh.
I did at one time. You are correct.
Yu is down here.
I'm just saying. We got another sports one for you, CBC. Love all play. Huh?
Love all
It's
play.
badminton.
Yeah,
Badminton,
buddy.
Oh my
That actually
Might
seems
give
like
it-
that might actually be kind of good.
You know, I'll give it a couple episodes.
Give it the 3
That's me.
episode rule. You owe it that much. So I think I'm actually just gonna jump on down to the ONAs, I guess, because it seems to be super popular.
Let me scan through here and see if there's anything worth talking about.
Okay, give it a scan, and then I'm gonna talk about Bubble.
Bubble.
Thank you.
Bubble.
Grizz, an anime movie got you into this. An anime movie has to carry you through it, okay? And you're gonna go
Okay.
see Bubble in theaters, and you're gonna cry.
Bubble.
Me and Aaron were talking about it.
I mean, you know me well.
But Bubble, I don't know. We don't know why it's on the O&A section, not the movie section.
Yeah, I don't know. But as I'm reading the synopsis here, there's no chance that I'm not adding this to my watch list. Sounds like the exact type of movie that I would love. I really enjoyed Padma Inverted and Weathering with You and Your Name and A Silent Voice and all that stuff. This feels like another one of those. It's made by
Really does,
Studio
really
Wit,
does.
Ooh, okay.
so you know it's going to look sexy.
That's the
I'm
keyword.
into that.
Like
Yeah, that's-
animators are going to break their hands drawing this, and you know it, and you're going to love it. You're probably going to cry a little, and it's going to be great. Anybody else going to join me on Weebchat trip to go see Bubble in theaters?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm absolutely watching Bubble.
Yeah,
I'll see.
I'm in.
I don't
You-
like
I'm
to so much
sold, mate.
movies.
Come on, the Grizz. Come on, Kelly.
You sold me. I'm in. I'm in. You
Oh, he's
sold me.
in!
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to go
Griff,
see
are you
Bubble,
in?
baby. And then, once we're done seeing that movie, we scroll down to movies. And who's joining me to go watch the quintessential quintuplets movie this May?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Sure, I'll go.
Let's
I'll
go.
watch.
Remember
Yeah,
the
I'll
absolute shitstorm when that manga ended and nobody except CBC was happy about it?
That was a great,
I mean, I don't mind.
great show. Great,
Like,
great manga.
like the entire internet almost started killing themselves and each other.
Yeah.
And CBC was
I
just
think
laughing his
it's
way to the
wonderful.
bank. He was loving life.
Queen Yotsuba.
They also have a weird fan base. So.
I hope they make 5 endings to the movie. I think that'd be spectacular. Let's go the We Never Learn route with this. And I'll watch every single one. In each theater they show a different version of the film, so you can pick which one you want. And I just buy 5 tickets,
know.
go to 5 different showings.
Oh goodness. Might be too much quintessential quintuplets there. I don't know.
Dedication, though.
Genuinely, how dare you? There could never be such a thing. We've also got the Isekai Quartet movie coming out.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one. That's fantastic.
Listen, it feels like there's a lot of joking going around right now, but I watched the crap
You know I
out
like
of
that
some
one.
Isekai Quartet.
You know I watched that one, you know.
Oh yeah, The old "Give me Choco" that we literally would not stop repeating that in our group chat like a bunch of idiots for like months. Months after that stupid episode aired, we kept sharing gifs of it. Like
I
now,
saw the video of it. The save still.
yeah. Now we owe the franchise our ticket sale to go see this film. Also, I guess Dragon Ball Super has another film. Moving right along.
You like that? That's the best one.
Are you Omar?
They just let it die.
Oh, actually, hold on. Is this the one? Is this the one where Cell is rumored to be coming back?
So they're just going back to the well every movie now? Just, know.
It says right in the description, it's a direct sequel to Dragon Ball Super Broly, which, of course, was one of the great movie nights in Weebchat history.
Yeah. Does he get a recolor, too?
Omar, I just want your take on this real quick. I just
Break
want your
down Dragon Ball
since
Super.
you're the DBZ
Omar,
guy.
this is your segment. Go.
Omar's Goku going to be in the show? Or the movie? It's a market right now. It says Piccolo, Vegeta, and Gohan only so far.
It's a CGI film, so it might be ass, but it's Dragon Ball Z, so just watch it anyway. It's gonna have all your favorite characters: Gohan, Piccolo, Red.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be in it.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm not watching. If he isn't.
Well, Piccolo's gonna be in it. Everybody loves Piccolo. Piccolo.
Listen, if I spend money to go see this movie, I am owed a Perfect Cell appearance. And he better be like one of those stupid BS Dragon Ball things where because he died and came back, he's like 18 power levels stronger now for some reason. Like, I demand this. What Frieza got as Golden Frieza, I am owed with Perfect Cell. Oh, yeah.
Golden Perfect Cell.
Yeah, and then like 2 movies from now, they're going to bring back Majin Buu, too, and just continue to just go back down the well.
Listen, nostalgia sells, Kelly. To me, specifically.
No, but I feel like the nostalgia backlash has happened. I feel like people are just kind of maybe fed up with the lack of originality with a lot of things, and I feel like Dragon Ball is a big reason for that. Because, I mean, despite Super being a direct...
the manga? Read the manga, Grizz. Your opinion will change. The manga.
I've watched a little bit of the show, and I was really kind of disappointed with Super. It felt like it jumped the shark a bit, and I don't know, like the part I liked about Dragon Ball Z so much is because it had a tight story and like it actually. I mean, I know I made a joke about it earlier, but I felt like it did handle suspense well. And with Super, there's just no reason for stakes or suspense. Like, he just wants to just jump in and kill somebody or fight somebody for just no reason.
Super is just blah, 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 Goku Black, blah, 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 Elder, Ultra Instinct, and there you go. That's all you need. That's it.
Yeah, I think in the manga, what's it called? The Moro arc? It's like the blue goat guy. His name is Moro. If you pick up around there, the story's pretty good.
It does kind of feel like if you marry Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z together, you get Super. But
how about this one?
That's fair.
So, I've heard such good things about this, but haven't seen it myself. Did anyone watch Odd Taxi?
Odd Taxi. Let me just get in. I thought that show was gonna be stupid. I thought it was gonna be just the most basic thing I've ever seen. I was wrong. I was super wrong. That walrus, that man, I love that man.
Well, it's got a movie coming out. You gonna go see In the Woods?
Wait. When does that come out? April 1st.
That comes out next week.
Absolutely.
In Japan,
absolutely.
I assume.
Then that's prime for podcast talk. I'm all in on that.
Gonna have to watch the camera version.
Shut up. I will watch the camera version.
And anyone here a big fan of Free the Final Stroke? Because evidently the 5th movie of their series is coming out in April.
What's going on in that post? What's going on in here?
I
I believe his,
haven't
I
watched
believe
any
his
of
coat is being
the
flipped
parts.
from the wind, is what's going on in that picture.
Yeah. I see it now. We're good.
It's a swim.
Did
The
you
swim
think he
anime.
had some sort of?
Swim club.
Yeah, did you think he had some sort of like dolphin fin because he was such
I
a
don't
good
know. Like
swimmer or something?
my brain just assumed he had like a third arm, like from his back.
And of course, in the long-standing now, it won't go away genre basically of brat bullies main character. People tune in and watch it anyway. That Tagai or Tagaji?
Takagi.
Okay. That's getting a movie. Anyone watch that show or read that? See, I had to pick
No.
one. I had to pick my definitive one from that genre to read just to see if it was any good. So I read Nagatoro. So I've done my part. I've dove into that genre to check it out. I never bothered with the one about the chick with unnecessarily huge boobs, and I never checked this out either. But-
Yeah, no. I mean, to be honest with you, while I was making the visuals for this, when I saw it, like the deep part of my brain clicked on that I was worried that this was ecchi, and I got really scared. Because I was like, please God, no.
Kelly, how about you? You're gonna go to the theaters, watch the movie. You know they made 3 seasons worth of that.
I saw that. Yeah,
I'm
I used the
behind.
wrong poster.
But as you can tell, it hasn't stopped me from seeing movies in theaters before. But I'm behind.
We've also
Christian,
got
how are you feeling about it though?
This Tagachi-san movie.
Yeah.
I always see a bunch of clips for it and stuff. It doesn't look too bad. I'd have to watch the actual show before I watch any movie, though.
Detective Conan is getting its 25th movie, and it's got Halloween
Alright.
in the title, but it's airing in April.
Nice.
So,
Either early or
Halloween
late.
got changed. You didn't know that? Halloween changed. It's
oh, my
April now,
apologies.
April 15th. Yeah.
I don't like how the producer is not found, the licensor is not found, and the studio is not found.
That's because no
They're
one
not
knows who
found.
did any of those things. Now, of course, we also all got to get out and go see Idol Busho, the movie. I mean, of course, right? It's got Idol right in the title.
Yeah.
So it's got to be good.
Yeah.
See, wait. Above that show, that Mobile Suit Gundam one movie,
Oh, I didn't even see that.
you see in the image like the 4 arms and their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see their hands, so I thought those were all like 4 pipes of like a boat, and my first thought was like this was a Titanic anime. I thought that was like 4 chimneys for a boat.
Okay, listen.
Gundam.
They almost sort of kind of did make a Titanic anime in a way, and that the
Why do you say that?
the anime was about a bunch of people on a ship traveling through the Arctic, and it was fantastic. Other than that, nothing to do with Titanic. But there was an anime about a bunch of people getting on a boat in the Arctic, and it was called A Place Further Than the Universe, and it was great. I think I gave it a 9.
I remember that show.
That show was
I never
spectacular. I
Never
loved it.
finished it.
Its soundtrack
Never finished
made me
it.
cry.
Yeah. It's when I switched from watching on Crunchyroll to VR.
Oh
And I,
yeah.
I'm so proud
Didn't
of you,
care enough to.
making sure that you always watch your stuff legally. What a great person you are.
I like to pay money for my shows. I support.
Oh, I mean, we all do, right? Everyone?
I actually do, yeah. Now that they've combined Funimation and Crunchyroll, now I can get all in one place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Does make it easier. And let's be honest, everyone in some capacity probably pools in with some other person to make sure that you have every single streaming platform. Like, that's just the way you do it. Like, well, I have a Peacock, and my sister has Netflix, and my neighbor has whatever, ESPN Plus,
Your neighbor?
and
Your
and
neighbors sharing ESPN Plus with you? You give them
I
Peacock?
don't know.
but basically, I mean, hell, at this point,
Base?
half of it's on mainstream streaming platforms. It was
What show here? Oh yeah, it was Black Rock Shooter. Speaking of streaming services, Black Rock Shooter is a Disney Plus exclusive.
Oh my gosh.
that's spectacular. Hulu has a pretty spectacular range of animes these days. I'm not gonna lie.
It does.
I don't know where they came from, but Hulu's trying to get with our people.
Hulu is what helped me get into anime because it had One Piece and it had Rosario plus Vampire. Take those two shows as you will.
That sounds like the exact combination that formulated the basis for everything that Mason would ever watch for the rest of his life.
Because like one show gave me fun adventure, and then one of them gave me it filled my my 5th grade brain with big booby.
I know what it filled you with, Mason. You don't need to get too graphic on us here.
It's a good show. Shut up.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to insult your Rosario X Vampire show, which I'm sure was a
Plus
cinematic
Vampire,
masterpiece.
you idiot.
My-
There's no X.
Yeah, we respect each other's shows here. Come on.
Oh, do we? Is that a thing we do? Okay, then since we're in
No,
such a safe
Not for
space,
you.
Not
for you.
I really enjoyed Sword Art Online. I'm just
Yeah, it
gonna
was okay. Yeah.
leave a pause.
I'll admit.
Wait to see.
I like the Alization when Kirito was a vegetable. That was good.
That was funny.
It was all Alice. That was nice. That was a good show then.
It did help
The
though that it
animation
was like
really good.
the second anime I ever watched. I will say, I must confess that probably had about 99% to do with the fact that I enjoyed it at all. Because when I try to watch similar shows now, I can't stand them. But I liked that one as a gateway, which is odd because my actual gateway was Attack on Titan, which you would have thought would have gotten my taste to a certain level right off the bat. But no, I was still able to fall into the more degenerate spectrum.
You watched Attack on Titan. You climbed up a mountain and then immediately jumped off of it.
Yes. You should have seen the absolute span of the initial wave of shows when I first started weebing out. It was like Attack on Titan, and then I watched SAO. And then from SAO, I watched the Asterisk War. And then from the Asterisk War, I watched Kill la Kill. And then from Kill la Kill, I think I went to Darling in the Franxx because it was airing live. Like, that was the first 5.
Aaron?
You started high, jumped low, and then kind of climbed back up. All right.
Yeah.
Aaron is a gun, and the target is quality, and he has a high fire rate but very bad accuracy.
Correct. I think One Punch Man was 6th, though, because it was on Netflix for free.
Oh, yeah.
So, you gotta. I'm like, I've
You
heard
watched
about
Mob,
this.
right?
Do what?
You've watched Mob, right?
I have not.
Love Mob.
What?
You
You
have
haven't
to watch
watched
Mob.
yet? Go
You
watch
have
Mob.
to watch
New
Mob.
season coming soon.
It's made by a guy who made One Punch Man, even though, oddly enough, it's better.
I can tell that it's made by the same guy that made One Punch Man by looking at literally a single frame of any episode. Every single
It's just that
character
good.
in Mob Psycho looks like they just put a wig on Saitama.
Yeah, Mob and Saitama both have that blank stare of pain.
What's funny is it's not even just Mob. Like, they designed all the characters in that same way, which is weird because in One Punch Man, Saitama's the only character that's drawn that way. And it's so funny.
There is a recurring club in Mob called the Body Improvement Club, and it's all just a bunch of big jack dudes. You would love them.
Oh, yeah,
That
Mob
sounds
joined
like
them.
something
He's
I-
part of them too.
Yeah.
Part of them. A little, small
When
main
is-
character. He's part of the
Hey, speaking
Lifting
When is
club.
season 3 coming out, Christian?
third one's. Not sure. Does it
I
say it?
need that. I need
Hey.
that badly.
Speaking of Body Improvement Club, I'm going to end with this. We're going to close out here shortly. When are we getting How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift Season 2? These are the
If we're
questions
lucky,
that keep me
never.
up at night.
Tomorrow. I don't know.
All right, well, that has been Weebchat Reviewers, airing weekly. It should be up on YouTube, either SoundCloud or Spotify. And what was the third one we were considering there, Mason?
What?
Pandora. That was the potential. Well, you can catch us every week and also on YouTube. I think I might have mentioned that. It should usually be the 5 of us. Occasionally, we might have some guests, might have some people drop out. Who knows? All that we do know is that every week we'll be here talking about our own degeneracy week after week because we have no better way to spend a Saturday night, it seems. See you all next week.
Goodbye.